Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here. It is Wednesday, hump day. Yeah, so y'all know what that means. It's another episode of Wellness Wednesday. And I just wanted to say I actually saw this last week on my homepage of MyFitnessPal. If y'all are interested in keeping track of, your healthy catalog, whatever, definitely I would recommend to download MyFitnessPal if you don't have Samsung Health or if you don't have any sort of proprietary health app. This is a good one. It works on Apple, Android, even your computer. So it syncs between all three of them, which is pretty cool. Your account is just, wherever you have access to it. But enough on the advertising, y'all. I saw this article and I thought, ooh, so after, you know, the last video that I've done, after the unboxing with the Omron, I definitely want to do this because this is actually kind of, you know, apparent to what I've done. And I actually wanted to learn more about this. So we're going to take this time to go over the article together. So it's kind of a lengthy read, but let's get on right into it. So this is the do's and don'ts of intermittent fasting and workouts by Megan Rabbit. Huh, that's a cute last name. This was published on July 3rd. So, yeah, no, like I said, as soon as I did the Omron, I saw this and I was like, oh crap, I really wanted to do this. But, it is what it is. And also, y'all, I just came off of a 7-day intermittent 1 meal a day fast. And yeah, I did notice like my stomach, or well, not stomach, but just overall lower part of my body was like getting smaller a little bit. Not by too much because it was only a week, but um, for those of you that want to know how I did my 1 meal a day, is from midnight of July 1st and basically midnight till about 6 o'clock at night, I would not eat anything. And from from 6 to 11:59, it's fair game. So surprisingly, I've done this before, and y'all may have noticed, like some of my videos a few bits back. I did this for a month and lost a good amount of weight. And, you know, I'm just like paraphrasing and reading what's going on in Megan's blog, but pretty much what she's saying, um, it was like true, I just ate whatever I wanted between 6 and 11 and I still lost weight, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This works. But at the same time, it's like there's so much, you have to be careful on, because during that fasting time, I would like be kind of depleted, especially like, second to third day. First day wasn't too bad, but the second, third day, once you start to get into it, that's when like the struggle really happens, because if I needed to go somewhere, it felt like I was running a marathon when really I only went like a couple hundred steps. So there is water, but like I said, water doesn't have that energy replenishment or, any additional nutrition other than hydration. So it's kind of a slippery slope to do intermittent fasting and wanting to, proceed as normal because, you are depriving yourself of exogenous energy sources. And, if you if you kind of trick yourself into thinking, well, it's no big deal. Let me just do what I normally do. I swear you'll probably pass out. It's really scary. Or you'll feel like, you've done a really intense workout when really you just did your normal everyday type of movement. So, well, we're like 5 minutes in, y'all, but I'm like telling y'all from my experience that intermittent fasting does work. It's just that, do you have the discipline to keep at it for an elongated time? Is it even safe for long periods of time? So let's just go on through this article, shall we? So intermittent fasting is a trendy diet these days. And with research showing it can do everything from speed weight loss and boost immunity to regulate hormones and prevent disease, it may just be here to stay. One reason proponents love it is because it's straightforward. Simply reduce the window in which you eat during the day and watch the pounds melt off. Most people start with a 12-hour eating window and 12 hours fasting. Stricter plans involve eating during an 8-hour window and fasting for 16 hours. So already I can tell you my plan was even stricter than that, which is crazy. Yeah, and then eat pretty much whatever you want during your eating window within reason, no carb counting or calorie restriction, and you'll see results. Even better, say fans of intermittent fasting and medical experts, exercising before you break your fast can help you burn more fat and boost your endurance. There are a few important points to keep in mind if you want to see the best results. Here are the do's and don'ts of intermittent fasting workouts. Do choose steady state cardio workouts at the end of your fast. Okay, that was just that. Here's how it works, says Shan Chen, PhD, assistant professor in the Department of Nutrition and Basic Science at Bastyr University in California. After about 8 hours of fasting, your body has used up its glycogen stores. So glycogen is how our bodies store glucose and other nutrition for elongated, period of time. So they're basically our nutrition stores, our fat stores, whatever you want to call them. The carbohydrates we usually burn for energy and which get stored as fat if we don't. Yeah, exactly. If you exercise when your glycogen is gone, the body tries to find energy from the next best source, which is ideally fat, says Chen. But you don't want to hit it too hard. Here's the catch, says Chen. If you work out too hard in a fasted state, say you do a high intensity interval training, or go hard for a hard run instead of a moderate one, your body may require more energy than it'll be able to draw from your fat cells alone, which means it will burn muscle for energy. Low intensity exercise gives your body the best shot at burning fat, she says. Okay, you do want to listen to your body. If you're doing a fasted workout, it starts to feel lightheaded or dizzy, or like you don't have enough energy to power you through even a low intensity workout, stop immediately, says Chen. Keep in mind that while fasted workouts might work for some people, it may not be the same for you, she says. Test the water, keep track of how you feel, and see what works best for you. Don't exercise if you're fasting for more than 16 hours. And in which, in fact, I think I was. uh, so let's get back on track. Some intermittent fasting plans call for up to 48 hours of fasting. If that's what you're doing, you're almost certainly not going to have enough energy to make it through even remotely strenuous exercise, says Chen. Do try fasted workouts if you want to improve your endurance. To boost how long you can work out, you might assume a steady stream of calories is best. Yet Chen says if you're used to eating 3 meals and 2 snacks a day during a 14-hour window, your body comes to expect those calories. And when that doesn't happen, you have an energy crash. After 1 to 2 months of intermittent fasting, your body will gradually adjust to a new pattern of eating, says Chen, and you won't feel as hungry or have the same crashes. The more stable energy level translates to better endurance when you're working out. Don't try this if you're pregnant, lactating, or under age 18. These people need more energy and nutrients than others, says Chen. It is also a good idea to check with your doctor before trying fasted workouts if you have a chronic condition such as diabetes. For those with diabetes, we want to make sure that your sugar levels are well managed, not fluctuating, says Chen. Do choose a healthy meal to break your fast. After you depleted your stores of glycogen and maybe burned some excess fat, you'll be craving nutrition. Ideally, you should break your fast with protein, vegetables, and a complex source of carbohydrate, says Thanu Jayapalan, a certified strength and conditioning specialist and clinic director at Yorkville Sports Medicine Clinic. For me, that generally means a chicken breast, quinoa or brown rice, and high fiber veggies, he says. Don't try fasted workouts before getting used to intermittent fasting. Jayapalan adds that it is important to let your body get used to the shorter time window in which you're eating before adding exercise to the equation. Give yourself at least a week of intermittent fasting before adding exercise to the mix to give yourself the best shot at success, he says. And that about does it. Yep. There's all this other good stuff. There's another article I would like to do, y'all, but we'll save that for next week. So yeah, the do's and don'ts of intermittent fasting and workouts. I can attest to some of the stuff that has been said in the article. I dare not try to exercise. But I might do that after, if I were to get back onto fasting. Because another thing, y'all, it is discipline. You have to be disciplined to do the intermittent fasting. So, I mean, I just do this past week was for a spiritual fast, but I could do a health-wise fast in which, I drink water with the enhancer, just liquids for 19 hours a day or something, or 20 hours a day, because I'm used to that now. But I can't believe how lenient and cautious some of the experts are saying. Some intermittent plans call for 48 hours of fasting. So my silly behind would try to, I tried to walk and I tried to use not a treadmill, y'all, but a stationary bike. And I felt like I was going to pass out. So I had to immediately stop. And, yeah, I'm fasting for 19, 20 hours, 18, 19, 20 hours, So, now it makes sense to not exercise, but y'all, the pounds were coming off. And, that's amazing that what I was doing was like the um, extreme opposite of what people normally suggest. So that's going to do it for this episode of Wellness Wednesday, y'all. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciated. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions on intermittent fasting or OMAD, however you want to portray it. But yeah, let me know if you've had experience doing intermittent fasting. Are you curious about doing intermittent fasting, but you're not sure what you want to do or if you want to do it? Yeah, let me know. And folks, I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag now. I've already recorded Thirsty Thursday because I kind of did this. I just, since I was out, I did it. And probably the angle is going to be bad, but, it is what it is. Still hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you will enjoy Thirsty Thursday. And folks, I will see you in the next video. So take care, take it easy, make it a great day today and every day. And until then, folks, take care. Bye now.